It's your girl KC. I am happy to be here. I hope you are as well. I do not know who is all watching, but welcome, welcome, welcome. Like I told you guys, it's gonna be a transparent moment for me. Um, and I'll get into that. But I will say probably 30 minutes before this show started, I was not excited. And that's just me. If you all know I'm a Gemini, I'm up and I'm down. Sometimes I'm low and I'm high. It's essentially the same thing. But I can say right now, my brother got me hyped. My producer got me hyped. And let's just get into it. Speaking of producers, I want to say hey there to Conflict listeners. Before we dive into today's episode, I want to take a moment to talk about the team that helps make all of this possible. If you're a creator, influencer, or a business owner, listen closely. It's very scripted, y'all. So give me a second. This is an ad. I have to do this. I'm thrilled to introduce Six Notes, the creative agency that's been the backbone of Keta's Conflicts. Previously, FYI, with Keta, now Keta's Conflicts, and we'll get right into that. They're a true. See, this is why I can't really read. I don't spell correct, so I don't pronounce well. Mastros. There are true mastros in producing content, not just for podcasts like mine, but also for visual projects, commercials, and so much more. For my personal experience, Six Dose goes beyond just production. They offer comprehensive marketing solutions, be it social media marketing, bespoke content creation, or even web development and optimization. The dedication to understanding unique brand stories and amplifying them in the most authentic way is truly unparalleled. So, if you've been wondering how to elevate your brand of creative endeavor, look no further. Check out Six Dose at sixdose.co and let them weave their magic on your project just like they did with ours. Again, Six Dose, Group Co. All right, I'm done. So, with all that being said, let me go back to my stream here. With all that being said, let's talk about why the show changed from FYI with Keta to Keta's Conflicts. So initially, I was very excited about starting and creating a platform. I was looking forward to fun conversations and wilding out with my friends, sharing my humor and charisma with the world. This is also written down, but these are kind of my words. Um, After the pilot show that was filmed in Charlotte, North Carolina, um, I was conflicted. And what I was conflicted was discussion topics, cursing all over the theme, and show was just I was just very much worried about the kind of brand that I've already built. Being a manager of a Fortune 500 company, a leader in my church, a role model to my friends and family, I was concerned. My biggest concern was that it may cause people to see me in a different light. And realizing what was being put out there on the internet, I could either reach an impact or I could, you know, dim my brand, honestly. So this brought me to a little pause, which is why it's taken me so long to do another show. It's literally been a whole month from now to do another show. And it dampened my excitement, honestly. It dampened my excitement, it dampened my motivation. I just wasn't excited to do this. And I'm gonna be honest with you. Sometimes I'm not excited until maybe 20 minutes until the producer pushes live for this show. Um, and I'll get more into that. So the question was, could I really do the podcast that I desired without negatively impacting the different parts of my life? And there's this saying that says, when life gives you lemons, make lemonade. So instead of me warring with my brand, why not just be transparent about it? And that means the good, the bad, the ugly about building the brand and trying to maintain it. I'm known for my transparency, and I'm also known for what I feel, the struggles that I've been through, and just basically, Keita, I'm an open book, but I don't know if I want to be an open book on the internet. So, this is going to be a judgment-free place. I want everybody to be able to join it. The main reason for this change, and I'm almost done, with every success, all of my success, my mom has been the biggest part of that. And I don't want to change anything that I do that she can't watch it. And my mom, if you guys know her, she's a very straight, narrow person. And it's just certain things she just doesn't go for. So knowing it's certain things that she doesn't go for, I'm not gonna do it because I want to honor my mom. So before I get all emotional, that's it. It's a judgment free zone. I want to have a great conversation. I just want to talk. So without further ado, I'm gonna bring on my co-host. Me and him are going to talk about our everyday life of what it was like growing up together, how our paths went different ways, what it's like now, and hopefully you guys get something out of it. I hope this can be something if you have sisters or siblings or cousins that you feel like are siblings. Excuse me. Wow, that was transparent. Hopefully you get something out of it. So, without further ado, I'm gonna introduce the man behind the beats that y'all hear, uh, Mr. Rody. That's what we call him. His name is Rodaro. We call him Mr. Rody. What up, broski? Ah, I
What's
can't
good
hear.
with it? Can you hear me?
There
What's
we go. How
good?
did I do? Did I do good for that?
That
Like,
was that was a great introduction. That was a great introduction. Yeah. Can you hear
no,
me? We straight? We good on my end? On your
I
end?
hear you. You straight. You loud and clear, live and direct.
What's good with it? Good shit.
Um,
Thanks for having me. First and foremost.
man, I got you. You're my broski, which is it's only befitting that I have you up here. The show's talk called Brotherly Love. We're gonna
Uh,
talk about our experience growing up, and I wanted to be very organic. We got a whole script, y'all, and
yeah.
that's another part of me that when I was when I the envision that I had with doing a podcast, it was gonna be with me and my cousins or me and my friend, and it didn't happen that way. And now it's like a part of me just don't like the scripted version of it because it takes the excitement out of it. It takes the original. I told y'all earlier I can't pronounce
You're
things.
right. You're right.
Help me. The
Original.
originality out
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah. But I will
And
say though, not to cut you off though, Keita, but
no,
like
that's fine. Talk to me.
the last one was very, very lit. Like, cause it was organic. Like everything that
It
happened.
was
Like, yo, when I say I was laughing so hard afterwards,
yeah, yeah.
like
And
nothing.
I know a lot of y'all been asking about Uncle. Let me tell y'all. I promise y'all
Hey, he
the
was not
next
mad at me.
show he was not mad at Rody. The next show, Uncle, he hasn't agreed, but he's gonna unofficially agree. He's gonna come in and explain what happened. Because everybody been asking, people was asking, did I get pranked? Is that real? Was it staged? Y'all, it was very much real. It was a
Yeah,
very real moment. If you go back and rewind the tape, I was flabbergasted. I didn't know what to do. But he gonna come back and he gonna explain a little bit what happened. Beware, I don't know what he's gonna say. Nothing about him is script, okay? As you know. So
facts. Uncle D,
yeah. So Roddy, how your day going today, man?
man.
Okay.
today, yeah, today was wild, man. Today was wild.
How so?
Be work, man. These people at work
I
be
don't know
trying
about it.
me, man. Like it was funny though, cause you know how my day was, like kind of low key, but like when you text me, I was going through a lot. Like, all you wanted was the HBO match, you know what I'm saying? I was just like, yo, she gonna have to wait for like 5 seconds, you
Oh
know what
no,
I'm
I
saying?
just wanted to log in,
But no. but no, it's cool though, man. It's cool. I'm still here. I'm blessed. Like, I mean, not to get into like too deep with it, but
You can. Yeah, that's
I
what.
did, yeah, I did experience my first ever by myself car accident like last week. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So it caught me out of surprise because you just never know when it's gonna happen to you. You could be doing everything right, like I was. You know what I'm saying? On
Mm-hmm.
my way to work. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But like I experienced that, but I thank God it was nothing like it could have been. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
sure.
I gotta
Yeah,
thank him first and foremost for that.
absolutely.
Um, but
First, let's talk about that. Like, we can get into it. Growing up as Pam's kids,
Yeah.
God is everything for us. And, I ain't gonna come.
Oh
I
no,
ain't
I
gonna
know. Yeah.
specifically speak for Rhodey, but God is everything for us. Me, we grew up in a very. Rhodey, how did we grow up?
Man, listen. I don't know how you grown up, but for me, bro, it was so like I don't know if you seen Kings of Comedy, dog, when Steve Harvey's like, "Yo, I go to church so much, I don't want to go to church no more. I don't want to go to heaven."
Oh my,
Like, yo,
you
we
know,
stayed in church, fam. And it's for me
and,
as a musician, it was worse because like my dad forced me to like to do all this stuff. Like and
mhm.
like for me, if I was gonna go to church, I'm going to do something. Like, give me something to do, like playing drums, do something. Because if it weren't for that, fam, I'm going to sleep, like for real. But we
Listen,
every
I
day,
I was not about church at all.
right?
Why? Because it just felt so forced. Man, me and Rhodey was going to church Sunday morning, Sunday night, Tuesday night. I had
Cool.
youth church on Wednesday, prayer night on Thursday. I mean, if Pastor had called another church meeting on Friday, we would have been there. It was just church, 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 church,
Yeah,
church.
bro.
And man, sometimes my cousins would come spend the night. And sometimes, like, they would have so much fun coming to my house, y'all. But because they knew they had to go to church on Sunday, they would be hesitant and be like,
Hey,
I
that
don't
is
know, like
that is a rule. Like, if you stay the
you
night on Saturday night, we going to church, bro. You know how many people I
even Brody in my adult age, I can attest. Raquel Chavis can attest to this.
didn't.
She stayed at the house. I didn't move to Florida.
Nah, that's
Mom
wild.
said, "What are the rules?"
I believe it. I
What you
believe it.
mean? What are
I,
what are the rules?
like,
I
we
said,
gotta go.
when you're here, church is on
Like,
Sunday.
it
Okay,
comes to
girl.
the point. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, my boys or whoever stayed at my crib, mom used to do that disrespectful joint. Like, she used to like turn the radio on and like
Oh
be
my
loud
gosh.
on purpose type of thing.
Oh
I'm
my
like,
goodness.
mom, we get it.
Shout out
We
to
up.
Tamia. What up, Tamia? Hey, cousin. Hey,
We
sister
up.
in love. Okay, friend Ash. Okay, friend Stir. Okay, I see y'all. Da, da, da. And
They
I'll
out
tell you,
here
one person that can really relate to all this church stuff is Ashley Stalwart. Oh
over.
yeah. Oh yeah, most definitely. Most
Yeah.
definitely. I be laughing at her mom too. I tell you, like her. Okay, Kay. Hey, Kay. I'm
She about to
sorry,
shout
y'all.
off all
I
out.
do. I get excited when I see my friends. Who else up here? Who else? Cousin,
Come on,
Tez,
let him
Keita,
marinate. Let him.
Stir.
We gonna get to
Who?
him. We gonna get to
Who
him.
this right here? I am Jajayla. I am Jajayla. That's one of your friends, Rody?
Where, man? I don't know. I don't know what you're looking at. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay, well, nevertheless.
Oh, you
Who
talking
else
about
we
on the
got?
left side? Oh, all right, chill.
Yeah, you see it? I am Jajayla.
You can't pay
Mhm.
attention to that.
I'm sorry. All right, but back to it. No, but seriously though, as far as growing up as Pam's kids, man, me and Rhodey, my mom, if it wasn't one thing that she did, she installed the love of Jesus to me and my brother. And I
Amen.
think that's why we have such a high friend base right now. Like my
Yeah.
mom has always said this about me and my brother. One thing she's never worried about is when she sends us off into the world that she know we're gonna meet great people. And
Yeah.
I gotta stop right there because you get a little. I'm a very tough person. Y'all, all my friends know this. What up, Janelle? All my friends know this. But when I get talking like that, it's a sensitive moment. And I know she's gonna watch this tomorrow. So all y'all shout out Mom Pam. Tell her she raised some good kids.
What up,
Hey
ma?
mom. Hey mom. Hey Vernell.
Oh,
Well, he gonna watch this maybe on Sunday. I think Uncle James might be tuning in too, Rody.
hey, shout him out. Shout him out. What up with
Uncle James, what's T?
it?
Not Raquel saying there's more people on YouTube than Twitch, so we came over here.
Thanks to Chase. Chase
Thank
fan.
you to the Shavers family,
For
yes.
real.
But so let's move on. Let's move right along then.
Yeah.
What you got for me, Rody?
Well, since we talking about Pam's kid, just hypothetically speaking, right? Let's say Ma had one more child,
Oh
right?
gosh.
Let's just what
Hey,
if? What if?
if you really want to
If
talk about it,
but
if you really want to. Oh, okay,
But
okay,
not. I
okay.
was just saying, what would you want it to be, a boy or a girl? Matter of fact, let's start back in 93, 94. When how did Mom tell you she was having another child, and how did you take it? Floors on her, y'all. Let's get it.
Wow, bro, that's really good. That was really good to bring that in here.
Cause, bro, I'm just trying to figure
Mind
out.
y'all,
You know what I'm saying?
I was 6 years old, maybe 5.
No, you was six.
All
You was
right,
six. You was six.
okay.
I think.
So
I think. I don't know.
from what I can remember, let me go back.
Yeah, she about to
I,
lie, y'all.
yeah, but I'm gonna go to the point when I started seeing the baby grow in her stomach because
Mm,
I remember this.
talk about it.
She just had a belly, and my mom's a very petite woman. Anybody
Mhm.
knows my mom? She's very petite. Matter of fact, me and Brody was just talking about this yesterday. Brody, am I lying?
No, you're not lying about this.
My mom is the only person. No, Tamia, I ain't Tamia D, whatever, whatever. But and y'all can attest, my mom is the only person. Even Keta, Tez, all y'all. My mom is the Keta. My mama gonna watch the show. Not D Pam. All
Bro,
right.
you have to stop
Ma,
saying
that's pumpkin. That's pumpkin, ma. But anyways, my mom is like the only petite person in our family. And I started to question the genetics.
Hey, look.
I'm just saying.
For everybody watching,
Oh,
for
well,
everybody
Rhodey's a
watching,
little petite too.
for
My bad.
everybody watching,
My bad.
that is what Casey Keita do. You don't have to point out the obvious that Chiquita
I'm
said what
sorry.
she said. That girl
My bad. I do
gone.
that. Can I say something? Can I ask a question? And all y'all comment. Camilla is telling me that the mic is fading out. Is it my mic or my brother's mic?
Oh yeah, I was
Are
about to
y'all
say.
can y'all hear me or am I good? Producer,
I
am
can
I
hear you loud
straight?
and clear on my end though.
You can hear me, Rody?
Yeah, I
Producer, I can see. Can you give me a thumbs up, producer? Okay.
can hear
Can the other people in the comment section let me know? Can y'all hear me well? Because Kay told me that my mic and Kay, you know your phone be messing up, girl. It was yours. It's work. Girl, ain't nothing wrong with my mic. That's your iPhone 7. Stop playing with me. Kay, you know
Appreciate
that's your phone. Anyways, okay. Stir says she can hear me. Jada can hear me. Rody can hear me. Kay, that's you. You need to get in a better area. Oh, well, Janelle's saying it does cut out when you turn a certain way. Really?
bro.
Like right now?
Bro, we ain't gonna finish this one.
Oh, I did give you that phone. Well, nevertheless, I gave you that phone. My bad, Kay. Okay, Keita said I'm good. All right. I'm done with it. What I remember was Mom saying that she was having a baby. I said, "What are you naming this baby?" She put your name. I said, "Why are you naming the baby this?" She said she always wanted a rodeo.
Yeah, I already said it.
She wanted a rodeo truck, so
She got
his name became Rodero. What y'all
Look,
think about that? Y'all
no.
talk to Pam about that one. Why did
What?
she name her son Rodero? Because she wanted a rodeo truck. Talk to Pam about that.
You not answering.
I wonder what our other sibling name would have been. Mitsubishi.
Will Keita, relax.
All right, I'm
Relax.
done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Oh, excuse me. Sister
But
Love said, "Chill on him."
no cap, that's wifey. But look, hear me out though. What was your reaction when she said, "I am about to have a baby boy"?
Honestly, what happened the day that you talking about the day you were about to be born?
Did she tell you like, "Yo, I'm about to be pregnant. I'm about to walk around
No,
like 9 months bigger than what I
I
am"?
can't remember that far, Rody.
Oh, okay.
I do remember what happened the day that you were born, though. You want me to tell you that? Y'all want to hear that?
Go ahead, talk about it. You got time.
So we lived in Cross Creek. Shout out. And we
Oh
had a
shit.
neighbor, which is actually Rhoda's godmother, named Miss Curlin. My mom was like, so I'm gonna tell y'all this. I've always related women about to have their children with people that just ate fish. Why? Because when you're growing up, you experience life moments. My mom had just had fish that night. Me and my mom had just had fish the night before Rhoda was born. And my mind has always said when someone eats fish and they're pregnant, they're gonna have their child the next day. So my mom was having these pains, and she called Rhodey's dad, and she was like, I don't feel well. I don't feel well. I ain't see no water break. So I'm like, whatever. I was a very nonchalant kid, just like I'm a nonchalant person now. So I was like, whatever. Send me to Curlin's. So I went to Miss Curlin's house, and
Send me the
I,
curling.
I just sat there for a while, and then out of nowhere, Miss Curlin comes and was like, Kitty, your mom had the baby.
Yeah, for
Really? Went to the
real.
hospital. I'm holding this little. He was very light skinned guy, and he smelled like spit, and that's all I remember.
No, that's lit
Your
though.
your your dad said you look like me, and I was like, that's how you know this man be lying, cause that boy don't look like me. That was my truth.
Nah, that's
That
dope
was
though.
that. That
That's
was that.
dope. That
But
was
you asked
very
another
dope.
question. If we would have had another sibling, Rhodey,
What would
I
you
don't think
want?
I could have handled it.
What would you want it to be though?
I mean, you was already a boy, so
I was
I guess
already a
another
boy,
a girl.
so
Yeah,
you was
another girl, I guess. If I could be transparent, and that's what this show is about, I would have rather I would have rather had a big sister.
okay.
Why? Yeah, I
Mm,
would. Even though
hey.
I should have looked up to mom, but I couldn't because she was so straight and narrow, and I was such this goofy kid. This is about to be a very transparent moment for me, guys. I wish I would have had a big sister so she could have taught me how to be the girly girl that that I inspire to be. Like, I'm not a girly girl, I'm a very tomboyish girl. But I wish I would have had a big sister to teach me those girly moments. You know what I mean? And so didn't have it. Even though my mom is a very girly girl, but I just couldn't get that from mom. I couldn't.
Hold on,
I
what?
ain't want her. I ain't want her girly moments.
She not really.
Yeah, Rhodey. Mom
My,
used to have me paint her toenails.
oh, you talking about on that level? That level,
Yeah,
like a
like
normal
she
girl.
Kita, come paint my nails, come paint my toenails, come, put this dress on. Ooh, you know that's more laugh. Tell me that,
Yeah.
Tamia, ain't that my mama laugh? She hold her hands up. Oh my goodness.
Like a girl.
Oh my goodness. All my friends know right now my mama come. Oh my good precious. Oh my goodness. If we put Joey on right now, she's gonna be
Nah, I think I'm gonna say this though. I'm gonna say this. Like, I
thank you,
think
friend.
I really appreciate you being that tomboy, tough dude, like tough image that I guess that you're trying to say. I needed that
Yeah.
though. I needed that. I just couldn't, like, as a child, I couldn't put my hands on you because at the same time you're still a female. You know what I'm saying? My and I got to thank my dad and my mom for that. Never put their hands on a female. You know what I'm saying? But you were still tough to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? If I had a problem with an older person, I would low key come to you. I was like, yo, my sister
You
right
would.
here. You know what I'm saying? So you had to be that
You
person,
would.
and I
Yeah.
and I can respect that even to this
You
day.
would.
You
Yeah,
know,
for sure. What? Tell my sister Keita on you,
no
okay?
cap, bro. No cap. The
And
only thing about it though, when I went to Swift Creek, you remember Swift Creek when I went to Swift Creek,
yes, when you got
elementary.
in the most trouble, yeah, I do.
But you was in the middle school though, so you weren't there at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That's what I wish I had. I wish I had. I mean, not saying today is not perfect. I'm just saying, but like, I just wish you were in school with me during the
I
time
don't.
that thing happened. I do, dog. I do.
Oh, because you wanted me to be that big sis and be like,
Yeah,
oh,
bro.
you
Girls
wanna
used to, bro.
you wanna
I ain't gonna
try
lie,
me?
bro. I ain't gonna lie. I got bullied by girls more than dudes.
Wow.
Like more than like a handful of females, bro.
Wow.
Like females used to bully me, bro. I couldn't do anything because I used to joke on them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But yeah,
Well, you know what? This brings me to my
shout out to
so
shout out to all your. Hey, look, hold on. I gotta say this too. Shout out to all your friends, dog. Your friends back then, those my big sisters. You know what I'm talking about?
They
Shout out to
love
the
you so
twins.
much. Oh my gosh, they
Shout
love
out
you
to the
so.
twins.
Brody's so handsome now. Oh my
I
gosh.
relax.
But as y'all know, I told y'all in the pilot show that I'm always gonna shout somebody out,
Mhm.
and it comes to me during the day or it comes to me the day before. Um, and Brody, you're up here. Anytime I have a co-host, I want the co-host to always be able to shout out a person. So you don't have to do it now. You could just break it up whenever we're talking to shout your person. I want to shout out to Mia Sly. I'm gonna shout to Mia Sly out
Let's go.
because cousin has been doing her thing in school. She's been killing all of her classes. She's
Hey.
doing so well in the semester. She's a junior at ECU, y'all, and my cousin is she trying to outshine me a little bit when it comes to the school game. But I that's cool with me. I want you to outshine me. I want you to do your best. And I want you to make us all proud as you already are. So shout out to you, Tamia. Keep doing your thing, girl. And I appreciate you for following through and looking at the show. You've been one of my biggest supporters as well. I
Right.
love you.
Right. Okay. I love you
All
too.
right. Right. I was gonna say you gonna say anything because you sure be acting like to me your ace boon coon when y'all get home.
Hey, she always been. She always been. But what's crazy to me, used to call me Keta. I couldn't stand that, bro.
She
I'm
did
like,
do
yo,
that.
like,
She did
yo,
do that.
I don't. This girl is not. I'm not her, bro. I'm not her. Like, legit used
Okay.
to call me Keita. Like, why? Ask her that. Why did she call me Keita?
Tamia. Tamia, why did you call Rhoda Keita?
All right,
Tell the people.
exactly. Put her on blast. Let her think about it. Let her marinate.
Tell the people.
That's messed up.
While we wait for her to respond. So that's what it was growing up as Pam's kids. The conflicts they had as children, what they learned, the role of the family dynamics in shaping their personal identities. Hmm. You want to
What you
talk
mean?
about that?
I'm here to talk
We
about
had
whatever.
we have growing up as Pam's kids was reflection on their childhood memories,
Yeah.
most memorable moments, conflicts they had as children and what they learned from them, the role of family dynamics in shaping their personal identities. Anything you want to comment on that part?
Yeah. I mean, I could give you a like most memorable moment. Um,
Okay.
to be honest, like me turning like 12, 13, Grandma Lewis called me. Shout out to Grandma Lewis if she watching this, I love you. But um yeah, when I was like 12, 13, and you went to college, yo, it's like a part of me. That's why I kind of like shift. Like I shifted from being this little boy, and now I'm trying to be like this dude. Like I'm the dude of the house now. I'm really the man, kind of, sort of.
Oh, yeah.
So like,
So you didn't feel like the man when I was there?
nah, bro, because all the
Dang.
attention. Listen to me, hear me now, hear me out.
Okay,
All
let's
the
talk about
attention,
it.
all the attention was on you. You was about to graduate. You know what I'm saying? Things was happening. You had just got accepted to A&T. Like you was about to be out. So like, for me, I'm like, all right. Now the tension about to be now I'm next. You know what I'm saying? So what can I do now? Like all this coming up, like we moving. We went from a crib to an apartment. I ain't never staying in no apartment. So I'm like literally redoing my identity. Like I'm outside with it. I'm going from house to house. So it's like that my most memorable moment was when mom let me start playing like football, dog, like for the city. Like I was out of my element. I wasn't with the dudes that I grew up with in elementary. You know what I'm saying? Like I was with middle school dudes I never seen before in my life. Cause I went to Edwards. All y'all from I wanted to go to Parker, dog. You know what I'm saying? Or Red Oak for real. No, I really want to go to Parker or Nat Central. Parker or Nat Central. But I went to freaking Edwards. So like I had to restart my identity, like met people there. And like yeah, when I was start by myself, like when I was by myself, I thought I was a man though. I got an embarrassing story though to tell you, yo. So, do you remember when you went to college, yo? You probably not gonna remember this, but like, hear me out. You went to college and mom had just got a computer,
We had a
right?
computer when we was in a trailer though.
No. We had a different computer in the apartment, the Sunset apartment.
Okay, yeah.
Hear me out.
Oh, speak on it. Yes.
So we had a computer. This '05 now. So
Okay.
Yo, y'all went to the store or whatever. I stayed home. I remember Lord as my witness. Yo, I went to www.vagina.com. Fam, I was so pressed to just like I was on that type of level of growing up. Like I was so interested in that. And then y'all came back, right? And it was stuck. I couldn't exit out of it. You was like, mom was like, who put on you been on this? I was like, it's a pop.
I don't remember it. Was I home? I was
Bro, I
home.
put it on everything, yo. You was laughing, like mom was confused, like yo. I was trying to get to it, bro,
So I came home and started laughing.
because
Mom was like,
I couldn't get out the computer. Whatever. I guess y'all searched the history, so like, or like it just came up, and I was like, yo, I don't know nothing about computers, and it's the first thing I went to, so. Like I was that type of interested. Like I was interested in females at middle school. Like elementary was just like that was like my little girl. But middle school, I was really, 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 really trying to, you
oh,
know what I'm saying, do something.
did everybody just hear that beat?
Huh?
I just had a beat out. Producer.
I don't know, bro. I'm good though, my end. But yeah,
But
bro. I
I
think
can honestly tell you I don't remember that, but that's actually going into our next little segment, which was Pass the Verge. And
word.
you bugging out that
Bro,
you
like,
remember
I
moments.
can't remember. Like, how can you not remember, bro? You was bugging.
I'm sorry, right? I can't remember that. I do remember mom chasing you around the trailer trying to get you to whoop you, but I can't go back that far when you was looking at vaginas
That was like
on the
I feel
YouTube
you. I
or
feel because
the
you was in and out. Like you used to call
in
the
and out.
crib. Yeah,
I was
yeah.
I
That
was
was
in
my
college
crib.
then.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I was getting
exactly.
it in. Like when they were I was doing my thing, trying to be
Yeah.
grown. But no,
But
I
talking
think
about
yeah.
when oh go ahead.
No, I was just saying it's like still that middle school era. Like I used to come visit you to Greensboro. I thought Greensboro was dang on freaking Vegas before I came out. Like
Yeah.
Greensboro was
Escalate.
lit.
Yeah, I took this man to uh Four Seasons Mall in Greensboro and he saw an escalator and lost his world. That boy lost his mind. He rode the elevator
Bruh,
like
like all
30
night.
times.
Yeah,
I went
all night.
shopping and I don't shop, but he was on the elevator nonstop. I said, well, I'm leaving. I gotta go get me a smoothie or something. He like
Hey, that
this
joke was fun,
elevator.
bro. Think about it, bro. You come from trailers and apartments, the country, now you see escalators. You made it.
That's all I wanted to do for you, bro. I wanted you to see another light. That's all
And
I
then my
wanted to do.
hey, shout out to Lil Wayne. I went to my first Wayne concert with you,
I
dog.
took him to his first concert,
Bro,
y'all. No
that's
shade. Let
some
me tell y'all
shit,
something about
bro.
me and Rody. When Rody and I was growing up, man, we went to war with each other. This I can't bend this pinky right now because this boy hit me with a drumstick. You see how this pinky go? See that flexibility? You see that don't do the same? He hit me with one of his drumsticks, and I got a fractured bone to this day. To
Yo,
this day.
I
To
want to
this
apologize.
day.
I want to apologize
But
because I don't remember that.
it's fine. We weren't always like this, y'all. It took me to go to college to
Yeah,
I
no cap,
guess
no
I
cap.
wanted Rody. I knew how I was growing up, and I didn't know what he was going through because I kind of lost touch when I went to college. I just checked out.
Hey, hold
But
on.
when I
I see a comment saying Rhodey was always snitching. First and foremost, that girl was snitching first. She just never got
always
caught with it. Yeah, twin.
no. Oh, that was Janelle. Janelle
Yeah,
said that.
yeah, live too. Rhodey,
Janelle
only
know the vibes.
nah,
Janelle know the vibes. Yeah,
Janelle Cat.
Janelle know the vibe.
I love.
But
It was crazy. I used to love Chanel because Chanel used to always be like, you know what I'm saying. That was my G though, but
I
she
if
just
I
gone.
be honest, because Janelle don't crucify me, but
I
Janelle
still
was
love her.
cool. Chanel was cool, but Janelle at the end of
See,
the
that was
day,
your
that's my girl, man.
I
That's
grew
my
up to
girl.
love both of them though. They was really my big sisters when you on there though, on everything.
That's true. I appreciate it. I appreciate y'all pulling it down. But what Brody had said something earlier, y'all, and he was like, all the attention was on me, and that's all I felt. I literally felt like all the attention was on me. Like all my mom did, kitty, 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 Kita, calling my name for everything. Go get this, go do this. Watch Rody this. Da, 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 da. I felt like Rody got away with murder though. When
That's
I went to college, I had to sign on my student loans and all this. Rody got a Parent Plus loan with mom. Just saying. I had to do a lot of things. I had to do a lot of things. And it felt like Rody got the easy stick. And I'm gonna say this also, Vernil came into our lives, our stepfather. Shout out to you, Vernil. He came into our lives and he made things a little more. I'm about to make up a word. This isn't one. Simplistic, simpler,
simple. All you gotta do is say simple.
yeah. Um, and I appreciated that. I appreciated it for my mom and for Rody, but it just felt like Rody would get away with a lot. It's like there's this saying, mothers, and for all you mothers out there who's watching, mothers raise their daughters, but they baby their sons.
Keta, hey yo, I'm gonna let Keta get her ish off. And Mom, if you watching, I'm sorry, I'm not gonna curse, but when I hear BS, I'm gonna call it ish. But go ahead, get off. Go ahead, go off.
Is that really BS though, Rody?
Keta, I didn't get away with anything, man. If
Rody, you
anything,
didn't get away with things when it came to your father, but when it came to mom,
that's the whole point. Like, why would Mom OD with me if she see how my dad is with me when it comes to certain things? So
okay, I can
before you
respect
say,
that. I can
yeah,
respect that.
I just got to break it down for you because you never like either the things that my father did, and I don't really care about talking about it now because I'm a grown ass man. However, like the things that I did, like I went through, I would never do that to my son, and it's like my dad was like on the borderline. If he did the shit that he could like would do now, he would go straight to jail. And I hate this like the curse, but like this is coming from the heart because I don't like the way you discrediting the fact, the way that mom raised me, the way that you seen it with your eyes. Like I went through a lot too, a lot
You
too.
did.
Hey,
I'm
and what's
I'm not
crazy
and I'm not discrediting it.
to this day, but you can't like you seen it from a sister eyes though, and I could
Is that
definitely
I'm saying
respect
it
that.
from my perspective. You're
Yeah,
absolutely right. And
yeah,
I've told you many times, like y'all, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I woke up
yeah.
one time, it was like 4 in the morning. I texted this man, I said, it was on my heart. I don't know if I had a dream
I
about him or
remember you
something.
did that.
I texted this man at 4 in the morning. I said, give me a second. I said, I want to apologize for the times that I probably wasn't there for you. Um,
CPS.
that's it.
Somebody said CPS on the line.
That's all I gotta do. We had them
Facts.
called out once upon a
Hey,
time. We had
facts,
them called
facts,
out. Yeah.
facts.
Nah, no shade. Like, Mon, this ain't this Mon. This just me and Rody's truth right now. You already know we
Yeah,
used to talk about this.
but it
Somebody
happened
called.
though. It happened.
Somebody called CPS on my mom before when it was just me. Like they thought my mom was abusing me. I had to get, I had to get like studied till I was 18. Like I would get $5 checks like once a month because somebody would come out. They wouldn't let my mom be around while they would talk to me and they'd be like, "Do you
Yeah.
feel like your mom?" I'm like, "Y'all get out my face." Like I just want to be with my mom. The whole time, really, what was going on with my mom. When you were younger, the way our parents had us, we were watching our parents also grow up. Now,
Mm-hmm.
at that time, people
Mm-hmm.
don't realize that like we literally, me and Rody watched my mom grow up as well. She was a single mom doing it on her own with 2 children. Shout out to our grandmother because she was definitely like a backbone to our family. My aunt Tammy too. She also stepped in and helped.
All of them.
But at the same time, yeah, at the same time, my mom did what she had to do, and she raised her
Yeah.
kids. And as she'll tell you right now, she'll get on right now and tell you, she's proud of us. And
Yeah.
mom, we want to just say we proud of you.
Nah, facts, facts. Definitely got to shout out to
Yeah,
mom. I would say though, like you said, speaking on, I'm gonna say if it wasn't for the village though, I
for
probably
sure.
wouldn't. We probably wouldn't be here. So I got to shout out to the grandmoms, both of
Yeah,
my grandmoms that I have to
yeah,
this day, even my
yeah.
step grandma. But like them, shout out to my aunts, my uncle.
Oh, for sure.
Like, bro,
Yeah,
if it weren't for them, for real,
yeah,
to get us out of that predicament or whatever,
for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
My,
that village.
for real, I want to shout out my aunt Darlene. God rest her
Shout out
soul.
to
She definitely took your girl in a different way. Made sure your girl was fresh for school. She would come get me on the weekends. Me and Dalisha Shantae, we would cut up with my auntie, and I loved it. I love it. So shout out to my aunt Darlene for real. In a big
yeah,
way,
it's
my
that
grandma.
it takes a
Yeah,
village.
it's a village. It takes a village to help raise, you know, what's
Yeah,
around you. So, and Rody, never days go by that I discredit what you went through. You already know I was there
that's
with
cool.
you
But I
through
see
the
what you
fire.
mean going through, like from your perspective, though. I get it. I get it. It's just
I'm
I'm
just
like,
saying,
but
you know.
look, but don't forget, don't forget. That's all I'm
Yeah,
saying.
yeah, I don't forget. I don't forget. I don't forget.
Bro, it used to
And
be
I
so.
didn't even get to finish what I was saying about how I text you at in 4 in the morning because I was getting a
Oh,
little
go ahead, go ahead.
emotional.
Oh, go ahead, go
But
ahead, go ahead.
that's it. I can't go. I can't keep talking about it because
Yeah,
I'm gonna cry, and I'm not trying to cry. So that's all I'm gonna
that's
say.
good, man. Real niggas cry, man. Shout out to the people that cry. Yo. I cry when I want to. You know what I'm saying?
You
I
know,
don't remember last time I cried, but nah, the
you
last time
might
I
need to
cried.
do it for y'all. Want to talk about that?
What? When the
I.
last time you cried on
That's what
purpose?
I'm glad you said that.
For real.
I ain't gonna lie. I give myself once a month to cry.
For real. That's okay. Okay,
I give
that's good.
myself once a month to cry because sometimes it be that time of the month, and I just gotta let it out.
Okay. All
But
right. My fault. So
I'm
I'm
sorry.
sorry.
But
Nah, y'all go
it
through.
just
Y'all
be
go through.
everything hitting me at once. And sometimes I allow myself once a month to cry. Like so much happens. And if we all be honest, I am that strong friend. I'm that strong cousin. I'm that strong sister. I'm that
Yeah.
strong friend. And it's like it be weighing me down sometimes. It don't weigh me down. I'm grateful I can help. I'm grateful I can give the advice. I'm grateful to be looked at as that strong beacon. But
That's a burden, man.
ask yourselves, all y'all that's on this right now, how often do y'all check on me? That's
Mm.
all I'm gonna say. And that's just what I'm gonna say right there. Like, how often do y'all check on me? You know what I mean? And so,
But life, I'm gonna say
yeah,
this though, Keita. Like I was talking to my homeboy the other day though. Like when I was off of social media, I was like, yeah, I noticed that some people hitting me up and some people don't. So I was giving him credit for hitting me up, but he was just like he hit me with something that stayed with me. He was like, "Yo, life be lifing." You know what I'm saying? So you gotta make sure you're good first, like before anything. Because if I ain't good, I ain't coming with you with that fake joint. Like, what's up, Glad? It's people that be my dad. I love you. He ain't gonna never watch this, but if he do, every time he call me, he talk. He talk. He go straight. I'm like, nigga, when can I be like?
yeah, your dad a talker, bro. Yeah,
I'd be like, thanks
y'all
for the
got,
checkup,
yeah,
but bruh,
yeah,
like, when can you know what I'm saying? When can I talk? So, all I'm saying is, for the people that don't hit you up, that you feel
yeah,
like should, just think about it. They could be going through the same, if not worse, than you, dog.
for sure. And I feel that, Rody. Like, and that's I feel that. And
Yeah.
I'm not like bashing nobody. I'm just saying that sometimes I am in that moment, and I think a lot of times people look at it as my toughness, and sometimes
Hmm.
I do mask it, but sometimes
Hmm.
your girl goes through in this house. I go through. I be battling sometimes, but I only give myself a day to deal with it because I'm an
Yeah.
optimistic person, and if I stay in a negative mindset, I don't know what I could do.
Yeah.
Speaking of which,
That's right.
I want to shout out my girl AC Renee Charlie McCall. Today would have been her birthday.
Ooh,
Happy
happy
birthday
birthday.
to you. Um, miss you dearly. And I'm
Mm.
gonna get off that. So shout out.
Shout out to her,
But
man.
sometimes people really be going through things and you never know.
Yeah.
And so I say to say, check on your strong friends, man. Make sure that you know that, you just checking in with them and that
Let me
they
ask you a
know that
question.
you're there. Let's go.
How often should men cry?
Ooh. I'm not a man, so I can't answer.
Mm.
You tell me.
It's a
Yeah.
man. I think sometimes as a man, like we don't need to cry like to feel some type of way. We just need to say stuff. Like we need to vent. Sometimes we need to vent, man. And like, you know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for my wife. Like she be hearing me vent. She just
He says
I
he.
be like, you know what I'm saying? I know she just be like, what is this nigga talking about? You know what I'm saying?
We be
But
talking about you. We be talking about you.
all right, all right. Just let me know. Just let me know when you're done. But nah, like sometimes we just need a vent, and to other men, sometimes they look at that as crying. I'm like, why this nigga always talking? Like, why this nigga always complaining over? You know what I'm saying? But as far as like boo hooing, the last time I guess had tears coming down my eyes, besides when granddad died, that kind of hit me when granddad died for some reason. Like it hit me hard, like randomly, and
Can
then
you tell me, like, just off the moment, can you tell me why that hit you hard?
I can't tell you why. Like, cause I'm like we driving home and whatever, right? Song was playing, something emotional, I don't know, but like I'm like, dang, this is my only blood. I don't have no other granddad, and I just found myself like pouring. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, dang, I could have said this. Dang, I could have said that. But at the same time, on his deathbed, Lord is my witness. When me and Tamia walked in, the first thing he did was put out his hand. He wanted to shake my hand. He was like not himself. So he put his hand out. That hit me too. Cause I'm like, he still know who Fat Jaw is. Like I'm Big Jaw to him. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that kind of hit me. Like that was the last time I boo hooed. But yo, like let me tell you one time. One time I was Cloud Nine, right?
Mhm.
And
Mhm.
I'm coming home from like Des and Joey. This was after Joey was born. All right.
Shout out to
So
my nephew.
shout out that dude. He might come in here. I ain't gonna lie.
I would
So,
love it.
bro, I'm not. But I'm driving home. I get into the parking lot. I was like, yo. I looked at the picture when I was born, and I kept looking at him. I was like, yo, this nigga look just like me. I got a son. It hit me,
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
That hit
Yeah.
me. That hit
He
me
does. Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Like,
Joey is literally the spitting image of Rhodey and Desiree. I like when I look at
it's Big
like when
Joe.
I for me knowing Rhodey when he was a baby and I saw my nephew when he was first born, like I
It hit
cried,
you.
y'all.
You
I
started crying.
cried. I started crying. Rhodey was like, "You gonna make me cry, man? Stop." We had a moment right there. I was like, "Oh my gosh, he looks like Rhodey." Then I
Yeah.
called my mom.
Y'all
Big
was on
mistake.
FaceTime.
Call my mom. Big mistake. She's such a crybaby.
She cried
I call
immediately.
her. This is what she did. Here's the phone. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He looks so I'm just so happy he's
And
oh my
what you
gosh.
do? The same thing, dog.
I was like, I know, I know, I know, I know.
You your mama's daughter.
I know,
Ah.
I know, I know. But yeah, that was a moment for us, and then we were just thankful that Joey and Desiree were both safe,
It was a lot
healthy,
going
still
on.
good. It was so much going on. We had a
Yeah.
little scare, but we were just so grateful that Desiree for sure was
Yeah,
okay, and
bro. Shout
also
out to
that
her.
Joy was
You know,
okay.
you wanted me to shout out somebody?
Yeah,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead,
shout out.
go
I'm gonna shout out to Desiree for that. Let's
ahead.
hear it.
Yeah, for sure. Shout out to you, girl. We
She held
love
it
you. And
down.
let me say this. I applaud her. Like, she is such a great mom to my nephew.
Hmm.
Tremendous. I'm gonna say she's a tremendous wife. I don't really know, but
We still
she's
here.
a definitely a great
We
mom
still-
and overall great human being to be around. I love her. Me and her had a moment last time I was in Charlotte. I'm gonna speak on it. Not the applause.
Hey, yo, shout out to the applause, Jada.
Right. Shout out to the
Yeah.
producer. Six dose in the background. Me and her had a moment, y'all. We were just sitting in the truck waiting for Rhodey to finish doing whatever he was doing. She looked at me. I looked at her. And she said, I'm gonna miss you when you leave. I almost lost it, but I couldn't let her see that, y'all. I almost lost it. I couldn't let her see that, y'all. But I get kind of mushy, y'all. But y'all don't know this unless you're really one of my friends. I get very emotional, and she almost made me lose it. Then I saw
Mhm.
Joey, and I tightened up. So yeah.
Hey, you see Joy, ain't no crying around here. We gonna laugh.
No crying around Joy. No crying around my
That's
sister.
funny though. But yeah.
But yeah. So back to that, men. How often do men cry? And I'm glad you brought that up because honestly, it's like how should women? And all the men that's watching, like say something in the comments. Like how often do y'all cry? If y'all could be real about it, like let's talk
Yeah.
about it.
It's just
But
why
Rody,
would you I ain't gonna lie, like we men cry over like
talk about it, man. Like that's my thing.
over
Okay,
but
and
listen, hear
Rody,
me out.
as a man,
Uh-huh.
Like, like put Desiree back to the corner. Like, just
All right.
as a man, say for instance you cried around me, what
Mm.
should I do? Like, how should I be there for you? What do you want me to say something? Do you want me to just be there and quiet, or do you want me to console you? I don't know what to do. What should I do? And
There,
other men, tap in. Y'all tap in.
there's no agenda for what I want you to do if I cry, because if I cry, I don't know what I'm gonna do. So I don't want to be
That's
this
true.
ugly cry. Like when I cry, I'm ugly, yo. So like, don't even look at me because I might laugh. Like my sometimes my
Same.
emotions be everywhere. But like it depends on the moment, the scenario. Like I said, when I was driving, I felt Desiree like rubbing my back, you know what I'm saying, comfort me or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, bro, like I was about to say, like I cry, dog, when we lost the Super Bowl, like the Panthers. Like, no, hear me out. In 20, I think it was like 16, 2015. 2015. Yo, that hit me, dog. Because I'm a whole live, you know what I'm saying? I'm a Panther fan. You know that. Like, I go hard for my sports, but it's just like, sometimes, like in sports, like when we used to lose in football, we used to lose all the time. But we still cry in certain situations in games, dog.
I heard you guys are still losing.
All right, bro. I heard. But nah, it'd be like certain things, man. It depends on the situation because sometimes we just don't cry. We just be venting or pouting. We be mad. I be mad more than I cry for real. I hate to say it. You think that's a
Why are
good
you
thing?
mad though? What are you mad
Because
about?
like things could be so simple, but people do the opposite. So like sometimes it depends. It depends on the situation, man. It really depends on the situation. Like some of the things that y'all would cry about, I would get mad about. So give me in a scenario. Why would you cry? I know you said that time of the month for women, but when do y'all? What's another scenario you like would cry?
I guess another scenario for me, if I would cry, is just when someone is being just when someone thinks of me. Like, I'm not gonna cry, but when I what I mean by that is like it takes a lot for me to cry, but
No, it
I'm
don't.
going to
I
probably
don't.
cry.
I don't think you do though. You know, because you your daughter. You your mom's daughter.
I
She
am
probably.
voted, but can I say something? And I never really mentioned this guy, but I also am Cherry's
Mm,
daughter as well, and
mm,
I mask my vulnerability
mm,
with sarcasm.
mm-hmm.
I'll say that again for that was very good. I mask my vulnerability. I mask my
Vulnerability.
vulnerability
Come on
with
now.
sarcasm
Why though?
because I don't want people to see the true me. I don't. I do
Mm,
allow people to see the true me. I just don't want you to. If that makes sense. Like,
yeah.
being vulnerable is that's me giving you a part of Keta that I don't know if you deserve that.
Hmm.
What about you?
What's the question though? Because you mean like
You
being
ask
like you talking about for crying or just being the real person? You asked
how
that
when do you
too.
feel like you're most vulnerable? Like, how do me how should how I don't know what question to ask, but I'm trying to just keep the flow going
Mm.
because I think we're doing really well. Like, I think this
No, I mean
conversation you
we
can
freestyling. We freestyling.
we are, but I feel like you asked me what it takes for me to cry, right? And
Okay,
I
yeah.
just told you me being vulnerable.
Hmm.
Um Somebody really showing me that they appreciate me. You know what I'm
Oh, that
saying? I didn't have to ask you for nothing. I didn't have to like just
oh that
recently,
makes you
my
cry.
friend, huh?
That can make you cry.
I mean, inside, I may not drop a
Hmm.
tear. My friend sent me 2 cards. You know what? I send cards. I don't know
Yeah,
if any of you are my friends and you received a card from me. You know, it's just something I do. Got that
yeah,
from Pam. My
yeah.
friend just sent me 2 cards just to tell me how much she appreciates me, and I was like, that was so thoughtful because I know what it takes to get a card, write in the card, put the card in the envelope, send it to the mail, put a stamp.
Talk
You know
about
how
it.
much work that is.
Talk about
But the
it.
fact that you did that, that says a lot.
Hmm.
Even when like people text me, be like, "I'm thinking of you." You know, it's the little things, like nothing that's monetary. You know, Did I say that right? Mono.
Just simple, simplified. Now you got me saying words I don't know.
Stuff
But
like
look,
that, like
ah, that was perfect.
shout out to Six Dose Group and Co.
That
If you
was
want somebody
perfect.
to do
Give me
your
up,
stuff,
give me
here
up.
you go. That was perfect. It was.
Hey,
But
look. Before,
that's all I'm saying. You had a
hey,
dream
look.
that.
Before,
Go
before
ahead.
I
Go
forget,
ahead.
before I forget, I see. Okay, I got caught up. I didn't cry, but I got caught up. I got a homeboy. You probably don't even know his name, Kadar. You remember Kadar, the tall, light skinned dude?
No,
Okay, because you was in college when he used to come through. So like, Kadar's is in a
that was
situation.
Peter like ma.
Kadar in a situation right now. He in jail for life. I grew up with Kadar. Um, you know what I'm saying? Like that was my boy. Like you know how you had the twin. Like I had certain people I can like be my boys. You know what I'm saying? Even before he went to jail, like he was in Charlotte, and that's why ironically I moved to Charlotte. So we was hanging with each other, was doing our thing, playing the game or whatever. Then he knew he was gone, but as far as how long, we didn't know. So he been in jail for like 2 3 years now. I'm gonna say like 3 to 4. I'm gonna say 3 to 4, 3 to 4. So like, bro, like my first time, like you said with the cards, like I never wrote a letter in my life to as far as like somebody that's in jail. So I wrote a letter, you know what I'm saying? My first time writing that letter, I read him, I wrote him or whatever. He wrote me back. That's what hit me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm reading this junk in his voice. I'm like, yo, is this real or is this a movie? Like, so like it really hurt me that first time. However, the second time was just this past recently. I just wrote him like over 3 to 4 years, and I felt so bad, bro. I'm like, yo, he doing his thing. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can't even go see him like I used to. So I'm like, let me write him right quick, like out of curiosity of my heart. So I wrote him. Once again, he wrote me back in less than 24 hours, and like this letter was more like laughable, like he was joking because we both got kids. He was saying his son, he know his son bad as hell type of thing. But like, I ain't gonna lie, I'm the type of person, dog. If I get too excited, sometimes I might cry. Like I might be cheesing too
Yeah,
hard. You might see some tears come out my eyes, and that's how I
yeah,
felt
yeah,
when I was reading the letter. I'm like, yo, this is crazy.
yeah.
Like I can't believe this joint is making me warm inside, but at the same time, I just know like
But were you
it
warm
hurt.
inside
It hurt.
because of the situation, or were you warm inside because it was truly your friend? Like, what really made you
Every
warm? Was it?
everything, dog. Like from me receiving the letter, from me reading the letter, reading his handwriting. Bro still got the same handwriting from 20 years ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
memories. Sometimes when I start thinking, you know how old people be like, well, not old people, like church folk. They be like, when I think about the goodness of
Think about the
God,
goodness of Jesus. Oh my
you know what I'm saying? But like
Yeah,
when I'm thinking about all the things we went through, plus what he's
yeah,
going through now, bruh, it hurt.
yeah,
Like so, all the
yeah.
emotions
It's
come
tough.
out, man. Yeah,
It's tough. Yeah.
that was just
Yeah. Growing up with a father that was always incarcerated, that's definitely tough. I can tell you firsthand because I always wondered, like, what is he thinking? Does he wish he could see me? Does he wish he could see his family? Does he wish just to be free? Like, does he wish that he wouldn't have done what he did to get incarcerated? Like, I think about all that, and I asked one time. Shout out to Lafayette, y'all. Y'all know, yeah, everybody that was in my Greensboro days. Y'all know who Lafayette is.
yeah, I heard his name since my cough, man.
And if you looking at this, I text you because my uncle needs something. So please respond.
Shout out to
I asked
Lafayette.
I said, Lafayette, um, why do y'all send money to people in jail? They got themselves in there. This was me being that hard up keto, right?
Yeah,
Why y'all send money to people in jail? I'm not doing that. They put themselves in there. What am I? He said, Kita, once people
yeah,
go to jail,
right.
it's a different mind game. It's a different ball game because you are out here free. They are not out there free anymore. And yes, they did what they did, but now their mind is playing tricks on them. And sometimes they just want to hear from the people that they know is truly connected them with them or He from Africa, y'all. By the way, if y'all can't tell by the accent I was doing.
That's terrible.
You don't think that was good?
That was probably the worst accent I've ever heard in my life.
Y'all think that was bad?
Yes,
Nevertheless,
everybody say yes.
nevertheless, he basically was telling me, regardless of what that person did, send them a letter because they would love to hear you. And when my older brother, was
Mm,
incarcerated, I decided to write him because he wrote me, and I just wanted him to know, like, regardless of our relationship, which was non-existent, by the way. I guess I'm here. I guess if you want to write me, um, that's it. And we would just write back and forth. And he's like, send me some pictures of you and my girls. And I was like, all right,
That's a different
noted.
place though, bro. Like imagine being in your closet, bro, with like maybe a window, like all day.
I get it.
Like
I
that's
get
a
you're isolated. You're
bro.
isolated, and people are telling you what you have to do, when
Yeah,
you have to do it, what time you got to do it. Like,
yeah, dog.
I promise you, I don't want to experience it.
Nah.
But on to a more happy moment. If y'all see this QR code down the bottom, that's a way that you guys can support. As you know, I'm doing pretty well for myself. I'm gonna just put it out there.
Talk
This
your
QR
talk.
code, I do great.
Come on.
Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Thank you, Lord. Oh my soul. This QR code is for a way for people to support, and I'm not gonna do anything but take what you guys support and bless somebody else. So if it's on your heart to do, it's called Buy Me a Coffee. My producer, he created this for me. You can support in whatever type of amount you would like to. I'm gonna take this and just bless someone else. So if you could, if you would, if it's on your heart, please do support. Also, shout out to my producer as well for creating a patreon.com Keta's Counsel for me as well. If you want to go up there are different amounts up there where you can subscribe to that, and I could really get deeper with y'all. Tell y'all some real stuff, the things y'all really want to know about Keta Cherry.
Hey, get to know.
I give y'all what I give y'all. I say
Slice by
son.
slice. Slice by slice.
Peel by peel,
Pill
slice
by
by
pill.
slice.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
other than that, I think we're doing pretty good. We're doing good on time. It don't even feel like we've been on for an hour, Brody. Can you believe it?
Nah, that's how we talk though, for real, for real.
For
It's
sure.
just
And believe it or like I keep telling y'all, believe it or not, me and Rody just got here to like this. Like, what'd you
mm,
say about what? Like maybe
what,
3-4 years?
what you mean?
Like this level where we actually stay on the phone. We wouldn't stay on the phone for an hour
Cause,
with each other.
cause of me, bro. Like I had to grow up, man. I had to grow up. Like
I Jada, producer, clap. Do the claps.
I had to grow up.
Accountability.
It takes a lot to grow up, man.
But no shade, just because he did that, I'ma also say it would be times I always thought I was right. And I'm not always right. And so because of that, now my brother wants to talk to me. So
Yeah.
give me
You're a
some
real one.
claps.
Yeah, facts.
Clap. Yeah. Appreciate you, bro. I love you, man. We gonna
I
do
love you
this.
too.
Doing good. So just because we've been on for an hour now, I feel like we done, got what we got to get out. We could go to personal brand versus family perception. You want to do that, Rody?
Bro, I don't
And
care
then
what
we could end the
I'm
show with
cool.
that.
I'm
So
cool with that.
personal brand versus family perception. How family sees Keta versus her public personal brand and vice versa. Does her brother see difference between public Keta and sister Keta? How do family roles and expectations shape or conflict with the personal brand? Stories of instances where their public and private selves came into conflict. and and Rody asked Keta about switching companies for more money or staying loyal to the company.
Let me ask. You just went the whole dialogue, bro. I feel like we in class and you like the
I
teacher.
didn't know how to.
You
I
just
didn't know
told
how to
everybody
bring
what's
it.
happening.
I didn't look. This is a show that's gonna be off the script, but kind of on the script because I didn't know how to
Yeah.
bring it. But okay,
Exactly.
does her brother see a difference between public Keta and sister Keta?
That's a tough question to ask and
Think
answer.
about it.
But like, what you mean though? Like, as far as because I'm not with you 24/7. Do we? Are we talking about like the past keto or right now keto? Because I'm not with you. Like, you know what I'm saying? Social media keto. Well, I don't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't like social media at all. I just got back up there. I feel like it is a waste. No, it's not a waste. I just feel like it's not the real, not even Keita. Like it's not. It's so annoying. So Keita did this thing right, and this is what I was off. And Keita, you remember when you came home and you know what I'm saying, you doing all the recording and all that, and the video just kept playing over and over. And I was like, bro, like, this is why I don't like social media. Cause like
I did that.
bro, you got to get the caption right, you got to get the filters right, you got to get everything right. So like, no, you know how you preparing for a video, like to post or something,
Yeah.
like that's
Yeah.
right with it all the time, bro. Like the video just keep playing over and over, or y'all just watch y'all story
Oh, I see
over
what you're saying.
and
I see
over
what you're
and
saying. I see what
over
you're
and
saying.
over and over and over.
I
I'm
see what
like,
you're
yo.
saying.
So like when it comes to social media producer, like sometimes a lot of people put on that face they want people to see. Like I got my hair done right, and I got a bunch of clips in my hair. I'm not gonna post pictures like it was good with. I'm real, but I don't want people to see that of me. You know what I'm saying?
So
So
is
when it
that
comes,
real?
what you mean?
You said I'm real, but I don't want people to. So are you being real?
I could. I can't. No. I don't want people to see. Why would I want? That's another thing too. There's a difference between wanting people to see and clout chasing too. Like a lot of people post things to be seen. I don't
True.
want. That's why I'm off. You know what I'm
Do you
saying? No,
feel like I post things to be seen?
no. You post funny stuff. You post inspirational stuff, and you're so particular about Will Keita or the name Keita that anything that I mean, you're an influence. You know what I'm saying? So, like, if you're an influence, you want people to see a certain side of you. Am I right? Or am I wrong? So,
I agree.
like for me, right? So, I'm not. How should I say this? I don't know, man. I just feel like I feel like everybody protect their brand in a certain way. Like, even when it comes to work, these people don't know I made beats. Like some of them do, but you just know me as Rodero. You don't know me as Sham Guy. I don't want you to know who I am for a certain reason because once you feel like you know me, then you act like you can. Example: I have a white dude at work. I listen to rap, but around him I listen to jazz. I don't like when white people say nigga, right? He didn't say nigga. He didn't say nigga. I don't even like when white people listen to rap and the word nigga come up. We both know the song. So he played one song, right? Like he just in the office chilling, and he played this song by Project Pat. It's called Life We Live. The life we live.
That ain't the song that came in my head when you said Project Pat.
Well, that's the person. Like that's the
I feel it though. I feel it, but
yeah. So
I
no,
literally went to another place when I heard Project Pat.
so Project Pat is a rapper, and he has a song called "Life We Live." But you know the song. Everybody kind of know the song. So they play right, and I'm like, yo, what do you know about this? But you know what I'm saying? He's just playing it, and he shows me something. Like he shows me a rapper, whatever. He was like, yo, look at this, and this dude rapping. I'm just like, fam, like that's what's up. Like, what do you want me to say, and what do you want me to do? Because you're not showing this shit if I was white. So it's like my brand is very important to me because I don't want certain people to know who I am, especially when it comes to like coworkers or the other folks. I'm gonna say I'm not even gonna disrespect them. I'm gonna just say the other folks because, like I said, it's a lot of culture vultures out here. It's a lot of people that think they know us. A lot of people that think they can get away because they are married to a black person because they affiliated with a black person. Oh, I grew up this way. I grew up. You know how many white people I know that say that I grew up this way, so I can blah 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 this, blah 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 that. So I'm like, all right, no, you're not that. So relax. But yeah, dog, like the brand is very important to protect. So do you think you have to separate yourself from work, social media, and the real Keita? Because that's three different Ketas.
Yeah. So initially, initially when I first started with my company,
Hmm.
I didn't care. It was you gonna get this Keta, and I'm gonna call it a day. But as I've continued to excel in my career, um, I'm kind of like a little light, Not saying I'm, the face of the company, but I do represent my company now in a big way. And what I say, what I do, if it's on the internet, it could go out there.
Yeah.
And that company pays everything right now for me. And I dare not mess that up. And so that's even why, like I said, Keta's conflicts had to come about because, yeah, I was conflicted with FYI with Keta because anything was going on that show. Anything was saying, anything was going. And lo and behold, if that got to the wrong hands at work, who gonna pay these bills? Okay. Can I call any of y'all? Who gonna pay these bills? Who's going to, what I'm saying, advocate for me? Because at the end of the day, it has my name on it. It's my brand. I gotta protect myself at all costs. Nobody can protect you the way that you can protect yourself. Nobody knows you
Mhm.
better than you know yourself. And so yes, that brand has to be crispy when it comes to work in such a matter. People get what they get with Kita at work, but I ain't. It's only so much I can really give you at work than what I can when I'm outside doing my
Do
things.
you love protecting your brand? Not being, well, not saying not being, but do you love protecting yourself from certain people in order to gain something else?
What do you mean by protecting myself from certain
Do
people?
you love working at your job without being who you can actually be? Do you find any joy or excitement? For me, let me give you an example, right? Every time somebody called the office phone, I can't say hello. Even though it's the same crap, but I had to say thank you for calling, blah blah blah. This is Rodero. How may I
The
assist you?
code, so it's code switching is what you're talking about.
Yes, yes, code
Um,
switching. Do you think code switching is protecting the brand, and do you enjoy it? Do you find any like realness or
mm,
authenticity, like being authentic with that? I can't even talk myself.
it's fine. What I've learned is the code switch just helps close the deal. And if the deal gotta be closed with me to code switch at work because work is paying the bills, I'm gonna do it.
Do you
I'm,
enjoy it?
I'm gonna do it. Do I enjoy it? Think about it. It's just something I gotta do. Because I'm gonna be honest with you. Let me be hot.
Mhm.
If Tyler Perry said, "Ooh, I love Keita's conflicts," I'm still gonna probably every now and again have to code switch because of the people that's gonna partner with the show, the people
Yeah.
that's gonna put down the money. I don't ever. I'm gonna be honest. I don't ever want to look like somebody like what's that lady name? She got the mole and she kind of bald head
Tiffany
now.
Haddish.
I don't want to look like she. I don't like. That's not me. So that's just not me. I would never do it like her. I did. That's not key to Cherry.
Yeah.
But she do what she got to do to get her stuff out there. But
Hmm.
if somebody come up to me and say $10 million, and you know, I gotta say, "Oh, thank you, absolutely wonderful." I'm gonna say it.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold
I
on.
already know what you're about to ask. Let's
Yeah.
go.
Before
Go
you
for it.
get it. So, do you think is that a part of selling yourself and being a sellout?
I don't think so.
Oh,
I
you
don't think that part of me
okay.
is doing that because I still even say that around my closest friends. Absolutely wonderful.
Not.
Does that still sound like
No, no,
me,
no, no, no,
Brody?
no. I'm not saying what you sound like.
Okay.
I'm saying more as what you portray yourself as. You're not the person that, you know what I'm saying?
You don't think? Let me ask you.
Like, do you
You
enjoy not being the person that you are in order to
you
make
don't think
money?
I'm being the person that I am, though?
I don't work with you.
That's very true. I can tell you right now, this person that I am being right now on this show would
Mhm.
be the same person in the office.
You
That's
can.
why I yeah,
Okay.
this
Yeah,
right here is the same person that my chief systems would get, the same
that's what's
person my
up.
director would get. That's
Yeah.
why I said Keta's Conflict is a different show.
Hmm.
This is inviting to everyone. I don't feel any part of this show right now within this last hour is
Hmm.
conflicting with my job. No point.
That's
No part
respect.
of it.
But it's because of the
This
content, though.
nah, I mean
You can't
I
talk.
see what
You're
you're
not.
saying. I see what you're saying. Because if we were to have a different conversation and a different topic, I would be a little uncomfortable. Only because that's just not something I would even want to talk about. I don't want to name what it is right now either. If you was about to
Yeah.
ask, I just don't. I still feel a little ignorant to certain conversations
Hmm.
that I just don't want to put onto this show right now. And it
No,
would
I
take a
get that.
special, yeah, it would take a special guest to come onto this show to educate me
Yeah,
on the best way to talk about certain topics. Dang, that was good. Wow.
that was very good. That was
Very,
good.
very polished.
As respectable, very respectable. I don't know.
Speak
I'm
your
growing.
piece.
I'm growing to be the opposite. I'm growing to be the opposite professionally, though. I'm not going to disrespect. Like you know, this in work, you got chain of command on who to talk to, type of thing. I don't like this. Like it's low key, like new slave mentality type of thing. Like
What is?
most of these jobs are very slave like. This whole world that we on like right now, bro. Like we don't own nothing, Keita. Like at the end of the day, the white man is still getting all the money. I don't want you to go to the specifics. But everyone has to be a certain image, bro, to get money, bro. Look at rappers like Sexy Red. You got rappers like now her name's Sexy Red. Have you heard of her?
Yeah, I know who you talk about.
Like they have to be a certain person to the viewers in order to gain something. Like,
But can I say something?
yeah.
Sexy Red is everything but what I would even try to be. So
No. You're not
ain't
getting what
she
I'm saying.
being herself?
That's what I'm saying. But like to what to who? Like they want okay, I don't know, bro. Maybe this wine is getting to me. But all I'm saying is I just feel like sometimes people that are very successful, most of them either had to sacrifice a lot or they're being a certain way for a certain viewer. And the white man is in charge of who he wants, like to be viewed. Like all you hear on the radio is trash. There's no good music on the radio. Like it's a lot of good music that hasn't been played. Like if I play it, I'm gonna rock out. Like you remember the time you was here, we had a little party, whatever. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Like
Yeah.
that's a vibe, bro. You don't hear that no more. All you hear is either no disrespect. All you hear is females talking about being a hoe. All you hear is niggas cheating on girls or whatever. Their guns killing niggas. Like that's what the white people want us to like. That's what they worship. Like I don't know why it's so glorified, but you know what I'm saying. Once again, like I
Brody,
said,
some
some
people
people.
actually do like that though. Some people
Why?
actually do like that.
Why though?
We
They
didn't grow up like that to know that, Brody. We
they
didn't grow
getting
up
money.
like that.
All I'm saying is they seeing money. Even not comparing you what I'm saying. All I'm saying is they're being something else that they're not in order to gain.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Even with me, like I got a job, bro. I don't want to say good morning, thank you for calling. I want to say, bro, what do you want? Do you want this apartment or not?
But
Like
let's
I
talk
want to
about
say
that
that.
though. Well, let's talk about that though.
Okay,
So
we
you're
can.
telling me if you were the producer you wanted to be right now, producing your beats,
Mm-hmm.
and what's his name?
Yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, okay.
Ooh,
Joey
hey,
Badass.
mm,
If Joey Badass hit you
that's my
up
man.
and said,
That's my
"Yo, bro, you gonna answer the phone? What do you want?" That's how you gonna answer the phone to Joey Badass.
I'm not gonna talk to Joey Badass how I talked to Kaylee.
That's because
Kaylee.
you're in your passion and your dream. You're not working your dream job right now.
My dream job is something I will be comfortable being versus something I'm not comfortable being. I'm
So
not
why don't you
comfortable.
be? Why don't you still be who you want to be
I'm
in the
trying to
non-dream
get
job?
there. I'm trying to get there. I am trying to get to the point. Like, look at people. Look at black-owned stuff, dog. Like, we're in an era now. We're seeing a lot of black-owned businesses, dog. Like a lot. So, like, they're being their self. But at the same time, like one of the comments say to her target audience, know your audience. Like you gotta attract certain people that's gonna help you gain. Like the people that's watching now, they are attracted to you. Like they want to know the influence about you. You know what I'm saying? They could be partying and doing whatever, but they want to hear everything you want to say. So back again, it's your influence, bro. Like in my opinion, and you have a great influence not just to us though, but you're bringing yourself around us, and we gonna always have your back, regardless if the white people, if it was a recession or not. We gonna still find a way to have a cookout tomorrow with the people that we grew up and people that we right with, rock with. We ain't gonna hang out with people that's paying our bills. We don't want to, because at the end of the day, we just making them more money.
I guess I'm gonna
We
just.
broke the like, bro. I used to tell Desiree like, yo, I remember Key was working at Food Line, fam. Like, it was one point everybody in the crib was working at Food Line. Like my dad,
That's
you,
true.
mom,
We
like
all worked
all
at
y'all was
Food Lion.
like, bro. We used to be broke, but at the same time, we had great times being broke. Maybe bad example, but all I'm saying is there was a great times being broke, but at the same time, we were like we were still ourselves though. We still
Brody,
survived.
I'm still myself, and I make great money now too. Though I think at a
My
certain,
man,
I think it's the job. I think it's the job. Did I just get some money? Was that what that was?
that was
Oh,
Jacob.
I think, Brody. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm having one of the best times of my life. I make great money. I have a good time, and I am still myself. Whether I say good morning, good evening, good night,
Respect, respect,
awesome,
then.
awesome comes out of my mouth. Regardless, wowzers. I say that to anybody, and I'm
That's
still
part of
making great
sarcasm.
money. Anyway, so I think really it just depends on where you are in life,
True,
perspective in life,
true,
and where you're headed and where you want to be,
one
basically.
hundred percent.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, I can appreciate where I am right now, and I can still appreciate where I'm going without continuing to lose myself. I don't.
Mm.
My friends will tell you right now, and I don't know if I should say this, so I'm not. But you even asked me, Keita, when do you work? I work,
Yeah,
but you see a lot of times it look like I'm not working,
yeah,
and I'm still getting paid for what I'm having a ball.
you like Tommy, bro.
So I'm having the time of my life. So
You
I
hear?
think really is
I say you like Tommy from Martin. Or whatever.
that's fine. I don't. That's fine.
Hey,
I
Tommy
have a
was making
job,
bread though when nobody knew, but he was making bread.
but that's that.
Yeah,
So
but
we can.
nah, like for me, like I'm gonna just be straight up, straight up honest with you. Like I'm still trying to figure it out. I'm 29, Lord willing, I'll be 30
Me
next year.
too.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm noticing, like, yo, it's a lot of ways to make money by being yourself. You know what I'm saying? But you do got to put in that work. Shout out to that lady right there. She calling
Hold
you?
on. Watch this. One second.
Oh, you gonna answer it?
Yeah. Hey, ma.
Wow.
Hey, I just want to let you know you live right now. Say hey to the people.
Oh, you on your podcast?
Uh huh.
That's
Brody can hear
wow,
you.
sweet. Hey,
Hey.
Hey.
what up? What up? What up? What you doing?
He said, "What up? What up? What up?"
Yeah.
Okay.
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 All
Bye
right.
bye.
Yeah, why do
That
you
was
like
one fan. I don't know. It's so funny to me. I don't know why I do that. I don't know. Yeah, but
Like,
it's
nah.
funny. So. But
Already halfway sleep.
she is. I don't know why she called me.
Y'all do the same crap. Hello.
Anyway, so y'all, this has been dope. We got 4 minutes left in the show. I'm gonna take it out, and I'm gonna let Rody close off with if he got anything he want to say. I first of all, I appreciate you, Broski, for joining. I think this was very dope. I can honestly, like I told the viewers earlier, man, I wasn't excited to do this show at all, honestly. But you made it really good. You made it very personable for me. You made it
Yeah.
organic for me. I really enjoy myself, and I'm glad you even this was even Rhodey's idea to do this show today, y'all. So shout out to Rhodey. Shout out to his wife for allowing him to be up this late with me.
Hold on. First and foremost, I do what I want, when I want, how I want.
Nevertheless, I'm gonna shout out my sister-in-law. Where's my? Is he asleep?
You want me to get him?
Go get him. Go
I
get
low
him.
key
Wow.
don't want to.
Go
But
get him so I can say, hey man. So y'all, funny story about my nephew. And then literally I'm ending the show. My nephew knows me by hey man. I call him hey man. So he be like, hey man. He's only gonna see himself if he saw all of y'all on the show. He would get ashamed. But we got this thing where we wink. We wink with each other. And I got him to say, I'm bored. So let's see if he does it. Let's see what happens. What's up, man? You so handsome. Hey, big man.
dude.
Joey, say it. Say it, Joey. On board? Yeah. That's my boy. You want to
Yo.
say ABCs for the people? Say it.
Say something, man. Yeah. Yo.
Chia. Yeah. What's up? Is it your bedtime?
No.
Joey.
He said say it.
Oh, you want me to say it? I'm bored?
You see
Say
my
it,
boy got
Joey.
a fresh brain. You feel me?
He got him. Say it, Joey. Say it.
Yo, stop saying something to say that, bro.
That's my boy right there. He will be 2 years old next
Yeah, hey, give him a
Saturday.
happy birthday shout out,
Hey,
yo.
that's
For
right.
real.
Y'all see this QR code? Y'all donate to my nephew Fun. Everything I do for him, doggone it. Say it, Joey.
Dude, who's that?
Say it.
That's Keta?
Yay! Anyways, I just want to appreciate. I just want to say shout out to everyone that stayed on tonight and watched. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Six Dose and Co. Shout out to Rody and all my friends, my family, anybody that watched. I appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all donate to the little QR code down here. Buy me a coffee. All donations will go to something or someone in need. And take me out. Take me out, producer. What is it? Keta's Conflicts. It's a wrap.
It was a wrap,
Joey,
son.
Joey, say bye bye.
Hey, bye-bye.